everybody, and welcome to this week's video where I will be rehousing some of the tarantulas, some slings that are actually needing more and more space. So let's start with some crazy rare ones. This is kinda rare species. Actually, I have the name there. Siricopema species as well. I'm not sure if it's like a confirmed species or whatever, but it's kinda rare. I got it, I think, this year, and it's grown quite a lot. I'll talk more about Siricopemos later in the video, but yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna put it basically in the enclosure. I'm putting them in this type of enclosures because I think this lack humidity, and it's not the best for them, especially because they are South American species and not like Mexican ones who require more humidity than the Mexican species. I think they're from, as I was reading, they're from Panama, I think, somewhere near that, and they require more humidity. So that is how I'm gonna set up the enclosure. There we go. These tarantulas are kind of fast, so I don't want to bother it too much. Yeah, there we go. Just zoomed away. But yeah, there it is. Nice macro shots. It looks like a Panama, what is it called? Ami species Panama. It looks kind of like that, but it's not. It's a Siricopelma species, and kind of rare one. And as you can see, all the white stuff on the legs is what's making them Siricopelma species basically. So yeah, there we go. The first one done. We have only two of these and three others tarantulas of the same species. So yeah, there we go. Moving on to the next one. Basically, as I was mentioning, I used to have more Siricopelmas. I also have Angustum, which you know was renamed from Tliltocatl, actually from Brachypelma angustum to Tliltocatl, or I don't know if it was even Tliltocatl. Basically now it's a Siricopelma angustum. It's kind of rare species. I had Siricopelma chiriqui, I think is what you pronounce it. Two of them both died, and I also have I had two of these like less than a week ago. The second specimen died. There we go. And this is more commonly known, at least I heard about it before I bought them. I didn't heard about Azuero or Chiquiri, something like that. And this is Siricopelma rubronitens. Now I only have number 2 left, so there we go. It's trying to escape, so I'm just gonna show it like that. There we go. Now you can see better footage of the tarantula itself. It looks no. Yeah, I'm just gonna close the lid and put some moss from it, from previous enclosure, and basically put some water in the enclosure itself, and it's pretty much gonna be it. Siricopelma rubronitens, 2 Europeans, or at least to Slovenia, and I don't think anyone else has it, so it's hopefully a female. There we go. On to the last 3 gems of the collection. The slings, basically, they're the smallest one that I need to rehouse, which are also really rare and also kind of expensive in here. So let's go. Okay, so on to the last 3. They should be in there. Here we go, you can see it, I think. Oh, it's showing its colors very nicely. There we go. I don't have the best lighting in here, but this should suffice. Licetela diamontensis, I think it's what you pronounce them. Basically like Chromatopepa cyanobubescens, but smaller and rarer. I think it's like a, what is common name, Brazilian blue jewel tarantula or something like that. Let's see what I named it. Brazilian blue dwarf beauty is what you would name it, I guess. There we go. I'm trying to show you. I'll try to catch it and we shall see. Birdspider going into its new enclosure. As I set it up here, basically the same thing. Just flop the substrate with its webbing into the new enclosure so it feels more homely. That's how I do it. A mixture of coconut husks, coconut fiber, organic potting soil, and this I forgot what it's called, this white stuff. It's basically to aerate the soil. It's used for gardening and stuff. It's good stuff. This is a lot not this is a lot crazier species than Stricopelma, so I really want to be careful here. I don't want it to escape, so I'm not making any sudden movements. Yeah, there it is. Because you can see starting to look like green bottle blue, but not really, because green bottle blue slings are totally different when they're this size. They look very different. You can look it up, but they look like basically like kind of like Davos pantaloris or some crazy mixture of even some Pamphobetus species. They look like yellowish with like stripes on their abdomen. They don't look like this. And also Chromatopepa pubescens, the slings look like that, basically to the like 5 or 6 centimeter size, and then they change. This still stay the same, and I think they grow about 10 centimeters in length or 11, something like that. I saw adult female about 11 centimeters big, which I don't know if that's like the biggest one you can get basically, but that's the biggest one I saw. So yeah, this is the first one. Let's move quickly to the second and third one. Okay, there we go with the second one. Hopefully you can see it. This one is actually like a third, at least a third of the size bigger than the previous one. This is like kind of what the enclosure looks like. As you can see, they're very similar to Chromatopepa cyanopubescens slings, or even adults. They web heavily, and they kind of make like a round circles filled with like side exits, so they can bury inside if they want to. As you can see there, they can kind of bury inside, but they are mostly on the surface, ready to be seen though. That's why this kind of tarantulas are really popular, because they don't grow huge in size and they're kind of cool. So where was I? Basically, it looks like kind of a sheet. Green bottle blues even make like a bigger sheet, and it's all over the terrarium. So this is still for a small sling / juvenile. It's really difficult to film with this camera lens. You know, I was willing to buy it, but I had a car situation, so hopefully this year I will be able to buy it or swap the long range one for like taking long range pictures and all that to a macro lens, so I'll be able to make better videos. Yeah, I'm really liking that I'm able to record videos again and just release all my tarantula thoughts with you. It's kind of therapeutic for me, and hopefully you like it as well. It's nice and slow. No, you don't go on the bottle again. That's kind of as close as I can get. But I have some crazy picture of Slings when they were smaller, so maybe I'll just use that as a thumbnail. But yeah, nice looking spider. Make it central. There we go. So better. Yeah, a little bit better. Some of this will be in thumbnail. So yeah, there we go. The second one, Do Relicetele Diamontensis. Crazy looking spider. I had them since last year, so they're like a year and a half old. I was looking them up online, and they basically said they grow slow, and it like takes 5 years to them to grow up because they're kind of a dwarf species. But till now, I think they grow fine. They're about 3 centimeters, so a third of the way through their growth spurts and growth size, but I think right now it's gonna get slower and slower till we reach full maturity. I think males go about 6 centimeters, so in a year's time, a year and a half's time, I should know what they are, and the females grow then to full size, like 10 to 11 centimeters. I don't really rehouse that many spiders now, because I don't know, I didn't really rehouse a lot of them. I rehoused some Slings in the meantime while I was not recording, but I didn't rehouse that much. I'll basically do some sort of a video where I just show or just talk about what I rehoused, what tarantulas died, like those Saricopelmas. Not a lot of them died, but some of them died, and basically talk about pairing plans. As you saw, I just paired Pseudopeus Herminia, which wasn't planned, but I'm kind of glad I did. And then I will plan to pair a species of Poecilotheria, which you will be able to guess soon enough. I think I'll post some shorts of it, and also next week, I think next week or this week, if you saw, I post a lot of shorts, like once a week, like these videos. Now I post mostly, I'll definitely not skip any shorts from now on, let's just say that, but I do post shorts. And in this week's short, I think there is an attempt where I paired the Terinopelma sesima male, which I told you I think both of them were females, but then one turned out to be a male. I think I got that in the videos I recorded, or I didn't, I don't know. Basically, one Pterinopelma male I paired with my friend's female, and you'll be able to see the results of the pairing in that short. So basically the short was released on Saturday, but you can see it if you go to my channel under shorts, you can see it. But then I have another pairing planned, and I will show you the male right now. And there is the boy. He looks very handsome in this camera. He actually looks very nice. I saw him when he matured, but he is very nice looking. Basically, this is a Ponoperma cinerufum Costa Rican blue front male, and is also my Sling, which I had since May of 2019. But yeah, there he is. Look at him. He looks so sexy. Actually, he looks really nice. I like him though. he's nice. How can you tell if he's a male? Let me just try to show you. Here we go. You can see the pedipalps, and you can also see, where's my finger? I don't know. I don't want to really poke him too much. There, you can see that is a tibial hook. I can now, in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years of tarantula being in this hobby, I can now spot a male from 10,000 miles away. It's kind of crazy. And also a superpower, but it's not really useful in day-to-day life. Basically, he matured 14 days ago, something like that. And yes, now it's like one of my oldest slings. I got this sling, from my first order. I was basically in Poland, and I stayed in some hotel in Poznan, and I just ordered some tarantulas there. Previously I had some regalis, slings, or juvenile, something like that, but that was actually like a first order I got basically. And in that order I ordered 3 Aponopemus sinirufum slings, and 2 of them died before they reached the hotel and 1 of them made it, and this is the one. I carried it back from Poland, and there he is. 4.5 years later, he's matured. He was basically like a half a nail size. He was like 1 centimeter big, so yeah. 4.5 later, there he is. And as you know, I have a female ready for him, and in next few weeks I think I'll leave it for a month for this guy to make a sperm web, and then I'm just gonna basically pair my female with him, and hopefully it goes well, because I like him and I like Aponopelmas, and it's like kind of a nice beginner-ish tarantula. The female is nasty, but this guy is kind of nice. He's not that mad, so yeah, there you go. He looks nice. He looks sexy, like a red hairs on the abdomen. He looks very nice. But yeah, there we go. This is gonna be it for this video. It's basically me rehousing 5 spiders and talking a lot, but I like to do that, so I'll just do that when I want to and when I can. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week. Actually, yeah, important thing. Next week it will be a video I recorded before I had a car accident, or an accident in general. So it will be the first video I recorded in this camera, and then the stuff happened in life, and then this is like 3 months into the future. But yeah, that video is basically recorded at least 3 months ago, so you know at least you know the context of the video, and I don't really know what's in it. I didn't really edit it or cut it around yet, but we shall see. I'm babbling way too much for way too long, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, ring that bell notification, because a lot of the subscribers I have don't receive any notification from videos being uploaded. And I will see you next week, actually next week, with a older video recorded in the past. Bye bye.